It was great to get out there and play somebody other than ourselves, but obviously it was a little sloppy. We just really need to focus on ourselves and our own mistakes, not on the opponent. Try to get better.
We made some mistakes, first game mistakes that we need to take care of. And obviously not what we wanted. We didn't want to come back here with being 0-1, losing the first game, but obviously things we can correct, mistakes that are curable. So we're going to come back to practice hard. Everyone's going to be ready, pumped up, and we're going to come out Saturday, hopefully do some big things.
Will and Josh split time in the game against Sam Houston State. Overall, they feel they performed well, but there's room for improvement.
I'm glad of how I played. Some things I could have done better. First game, my first game at Weston in the offense, really getting to feel. Just working on getting comfortable, going out there and making plays, and trying to lead the offense while I'm out there.
I did okay. I could have done a lot better. Like I said, I was just like the rest of my team. I just need to clean up the little things.
The lone touchdown in Thursday's loss was a 92-yarder from Hudson to senior receiver Terrian Crump, the third longest in school history.
Yeah, we were in the huddle on the sideline before we went in, and just I know Crump pretty well from being here, and so just talking with him and the offense, trying to go out there and say we got to go score. We looked out there and the ball was on the 4, and we said we got to go 96 yards and score. Luckily we were able to do it with the big play and stuff. So it was real nice. Me and Crump been talking about hooking up for a touchdown for a while now. So it was cool. Let's put the ball out there, let him go make a play and do what he does. He's a great receiver. It worked out.
This Saturday, the Leathernecks take on Jacksonville. Will and Josh feel in order to succeed, they'll need to fix a few things on offense.
Really, we just need to clean it up. All the little things, the fundamentals, just the rules, the snap count, just focusing on the little things.
A lot of mental mistakes, like dropping off sides, penalties, just mistakes like that are real curable. It's on ourselves. We were in a lot of first and long situations, a lot of third and long situations, which makes it hard. Calling plays and executing them, but stay out of those and just get into our rhythm and play our game, and we should be good.
This weekend, you guys take on North Dakota State, one of the top teams in the country, and it'll be your last collegiate game. So what do you think it's going to be like stepping on Hanson Field for the final time wearing the purple and gold?
Oh, I've just started to think about it. I've tried not to think about it all season, thinking about the last game, but now it's really going to happen. There'll be a lot going through my head. I'll just want to, just be happy and thankful I get to play one more time, and hope that when I'm on a kickoff team, I get one more chance to hit somebody as hard as I can in a green and yellow jersey. That's what I'm going to try to do.
You played your high school football here in Macomb under Coach Kelly Sears. Had a great career there, 324 yards rushing in one game, which is still the single-game rushing record for Macomb High. So what was it like playing under Coach Sears in Macomb, and how did that help you transition to the next level?
Playing Macomb was a great experience. It was a lot of fun playing Friday nights here at Macomb High, and then the next day going out and see Western play on Saturdays. And Coach Sears is a great coach. Coach Worrell was my offense coordinator. He was a great offense coordinator at Macomb, and I had some fun times there, definitely.
After playing Macomb, you went to Cornell University your first year. So what was it like playing for the Big Red in Cornell, and then why did you come back home to Macomb after the first season?
Cornell was a great opportunity. I had fun just being able to get to play in the Ivy League for a season. It was a great experience, and ended up getting injured in fall camp and didn't end up getting to play, and just didn't see myself playing there in the future, so I wanted to come back here and play.
You've been in Western now for 4 years. When you first got here, your dad, Coach Mark Hendrickson, was the offensive coordinator. So what was it like having your dad being the offensive coordinator for the team?
When I came back, I was just excited to play for Western. I thought about coming to Western out of high school, and then when I came back, my dad's offense coordinator. Frisman Jackson was a receiver coach, and he was a great receiver coach. So really, it wasn't that weird because my dad wasn't my position coach, so he was just the coordinator. When your dad made the transition to head coach a couple years ago, what was that like for you personally, having your dad go from the offensive coordinator to the head coach of the team? It was great for our family. I think he was deserving of an opportunity like that. So I'm glad he gets the chance to be the head coach now. You're kind of the do-it-all guy on the team. You're a receiver. You're the punt returner. You're the holder for kicks, and you're also on kickoffs. What would you say is your favorite thing to do, and why? My favorite thing's punt returning. And I love doing that, practicing it at Cornell, and then coming here and finally getting the chance to do it on the field last year and this year. It's the ultimate adrenaline rush, just catching a ball with 11 guys coming down there trying to tackle you. So, in your 4 years here at Western, what would you say if you had to pick one moment
was your favorite moment, either on or off the field?
My favorite moment would be beating Coastal Carolina in the playoffs last year. Just all of last season was incredible, but to win a road playoff game against Coastal Carolina, it tops everything.
Your dad played receiver at UNI back in the late 70s, and we got an inside tip that he was clocked at 4.5 on the 40s. So if you were to race your dad from the 70s, who would win and why?
Okay, late 70s. Wow. So back then, I think that the stopwatches were even a little slower. So no, I'm just kidding. No, he was fast. Obviously, UNI is a good football team, and Panthers are always good. But I gotta give myself benefit of the doubt and say I'd win.
And after your time is done here playing football, what will you remember most about Leatherneck football?
What I remember most, I'd say my junior season is going to stick out. Last year, making it to the playoffs, just an incredible run. It was a magical season. I'll never forget it the rest of my life.
Hudson to Watson, and he's in for a touchdown for Western Illinois. Nico Watson, his first career touchdown run.
Before Western Illinois freshman running back Nico Watson emerged onto the scene last fall, there was Rock Island High School and a dream of playing college football.
It was very fun, senior year, you got to do big things. So it was fun to play my last year with all my friends and family. And, we had a good season. It was a fun year.
In total, Watson would rush for 1,800 yards and 24 touchdowns, good enough for first team All-State. But one run sticks out in his head more than all the others.
The highlight of my senior year would probably be the game when we was playing UT, East Moline. It was 10 seconds left in the half. We just ran the ball to me, usually just a belly play, and it was a 90-yard run in like 10 seconds. So that was a good run on my part.
Growing up in Rock Island wasn't always easy for Watson. He would find inspiration, however, from his single mother.
She inspired me. She always lectured me every day before I went to school. She inspired me a lot. She inspired me to get out here and do better. There's a lot of people that I hang around with that's doing the same thing every day, and then she just told me that I could be something one day. She always believed in me, so she inspired me to do good in school. She inspired me to do the best I can on the field. Everything I do is for her.
Playing football from a young age, Watson knew that the sport could be his ticket to a university and a scholarship.
I probably started knowing by sophomore year when I started getting a little bigger, started getting bigger than everybody else. So my sophomore year was the year I knew that I could play football at the next level, playing varsity as a sophomore, doing big things. My coach always told me if I just work hard and everything, I could go to the next level. So I just took it as that, just kept on working hard and do the best I can and be the best I can be.
On February 2nd, 2011, everything Nico had worked for paid off. The 6-foot, 240-pound running back signed a national letter of intent to play football at Western Illinois University.
Saturday for me was a big deal. We had all the family, we had the news people there. It was a big community. The whole community was there. It was at my school. It was a fun thing to do. It was once I knew I wanted to go to Western, everything went to place. We all got together. It was a good day.
Watson was expected to redshirt his freshman year at Western until a series of injuries propelled him into the starting running back spot in Week 8 of the season.
At first it was hard, because we only had 4 games left. But I talked it over with my family and friends, And they told me, if you love football, you came here to play, you know. You didn't come here to sit down or wait. And this was my opportunity, you know, to let everybody see me, let everybody know how I could do on the field. Because I was a question mark. Nobody knew what I could do. So I got all the answers out the way, you know, by playing, had a good season. So now I know what to look for next year.
In total, Watson would rush for 485 yards and 3 touchdowns, good enough to make the Missouri Valley Conference all-newcomer team. With 3 years of eligibility left, Watson looks to improve as a player.
I'm looking forward to growing, you know, getting better, because I'm not nearly as to where I want to be. I'm looking forward to next year, see what I could do next year, to see what the team could do. I'm trying to win a conference championship. That's the main goal here. So, looking forward to a lot of big things in the future.
Whatever the future holds for Watson is unknown for now, but one thing is true for the 19-year-old. He is truly blessed to be living out his dream of playing college football.